but it is you and I. The qualification that you need to help someone is one thing: love. You need to realize that the core of humanity is love. We are wired for love. We see it in quantum physics, that we're made of waves of love. At our most fundamental core, we are immersed in love, which is the wisdom of God. And as we step in this zone, we access this potential, and heaven is at hand. When you pray, you are accessing the power of heaven, which is at hand. It's not heaven up there and whatever. It is heaven at hand. Stop going in this time dimension. Space-time dimension is, which Einstein researched and is famous for, is only one dimension. There are multiple dimensions. God's not limited to up there, down there, left and right. God is beyond all of that. That is only limited to the space-time is 1%. Quantum is the other 99%. And we have got so stuck in the 1% in the space-time, we've forgotten all about the spiritual, which has created a tremendous disconnect in the church, where we recognize the depth of eternity and the quantum spiritual nature of God, but we're operating in a very physical world. So until we shift that perspective, we're going to have a disconnect. And that creates in itself depression, anxiety, worry, etc., etc. So mental health is not on the rise. It's mismanagement of mental health. We need to get wake-up calls. These are wake-up calls, these statistics, to ourselves and our communities of distress we or someone else is going through. Are you tuned in to that person sitting next to you in church or at work or on the way? Maybe you take a bus to work or a train to work. Or are you tuned in to people around you? Are you asking Godness on a daily basis to help you tune in to your spouse, your children, your loved ones, the people around you? Don't say, oh, God, use me. And then you're actually thinking, I want to stand on the stage and be a celebrity pastor or something like that, because you've got this thing that, unless you are like out there in front of people, you're not doing anything. Forget that. It's much more powerful for you to be talking to that person that you work with. And that person then has the courage to talk to the next person. Churches are ideal environments for creating community. The big success of a church, the biggest success of a church, in my opinion, is the community aspect that it creates. It allows us to come together and to connect and to make friends and to love each other. We experience loveness in the community of church life. I'm part of an initiative in Washington for mental health for the current administration, and one of not much is happening at the moment with mental health, unfortunately, and it should be a priority, because unless the mental health of a nation is dealt with, we're going to have a lot of problems. It should be a priority. And one of the cheapest, quickest, and easiest ways of changing a nation's mental health is through the churches, because they exist in communities that actually do understand the principles of love, even though a lot of churches don't operate in love. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke it, because that is something that we need to think deeply about. We need to see every suffering that we go through as an opportunity for growth and life-enhancing learning.